Queensland, I would like to acknowledge the Yugonband listeners as traditional owners of the land and where we meet today. Pay my respects to their elders past and present.
Is it open?
I'd now like to invite everyone who can to join our players and umpires in being upstanding for the playing of the Australian National Anthem.
Let's go, guys. Why not? Come on.
Okay, welcome everybody to the home of AFL Queensland live stream action. You're with Julian Vandendries and Trent Ryan here for the call of the AFL Queensland Division 2 South Women's Grand Final. And the two best teams this year to date are the Burleigh Bombers and the Robina Roos. So looking for a really competitive affair, Trent. And as the sun not far off setting here at Neptune Homes Oval, Broadbeach. Perfect conditions. The wind's died off a bit and we're looking forward to a great battle.
Absolutely, Jules. It's a fantastic afternoon. I bet you both these teams are chomping at the bit to get out there and have an impact on the most important day of the year. You can see them there having their last words in the huddle.
They're having fun already, the girls. This is sensational. Love watching the girls' footy. They really get up and about around each other and create that energy. And a grand final is the energy's there already. So let's see who can do the business today. It's our umpires. Very importantly today to get us underway, Gregory and Tynan O'Toole on the field, and Amelia Kilmartin and Alicia Kilmartin on the boundary. So on the goals we have Jaden Peach and Oscar Humphreys. So the officials today will do their thing. And we've had a couple of cracking games in the men's with the Coolangatta Blues just taking victory in the men's Division 2 South Grand Final. So here we go, we're underway. The Bombers, probably the favourites today, Trent. They'll kick to the left of screen and a good smother there as the girls try and gain into ascendancy and get the first clearance. Yeah. Ball's on the deck. Robina play comes in very well. Clearing kick. And locked up there was the number 34, Jordan Campbell for Robina, but good clean gather and didn't let that one out. So the rucks go up. And Lake and Dove does well there for the Roos in the ruck. She's nominated herself again. So they crash in. She wins that one, goes again at ground level. Burleigh players, though, get that off the ground. Just dropped the mark there for the Bombers was Jared Bradfield. So play on's the call. They're going to get another look at this, though. Good long handball out to space from the Burleigh player. Flicked up. So contested affair as you'd expect to start in a grand final. When that kick's gone forward now for the Roos, can they get out the back into space? It is Imogen Winterfield. Couldn't get that one to roll the right way. So, but some good pressure there from the Roos. They want to lock this one in. They've got the ball again. They wheel around on outside the 50. It's a one-on-one. The Bombers have got the advantage on the ground, though. There's a couple of extra players around the footy. And that one's locked over the line for one behind. So the Roos, as we said, Trent, probably the underdog here after going down on their other meeting in round 3, we saw Burleigh 2-4-16 defeat Robina 1 behind. So the Roos have already got that 1 behind on the board, so they'll be happy with that. They've got the lead early, and their pressure seems like it's up, but Burleigh run this one out of defence. It bounced off the chest there. Robina player waiting, grabs the footy, and it's kicked out the back. If she can be clean here, let's see what happens. There's a definite scoring opportunity here, but the Burleigh players are resolute in defence. Can the Roos? Oh, they both have eyes on the footy, crashed into each other. That's the ruckman again in Lake and Dove. Eyes on it. Wow, they are well and truly under the pump, the Bombers girls down in defence, because Robina are coming inside the 50 on numerous occasions. Trent, we can take a breath.
Unbelievable. The Roos certainly keen to show their intentions early in this game. Their tackling pressure's been great. Both times that repeat entries inside their forward 50, they've kicked to a dangerous spot. They've just been a little unlucky not to be able to get a clean kick away.
A flying kick off the ground, and just the one behind. So it's all the Roos at the moment. We spoke of the Bombers as the favourite here, but the Roos are winning the territory battle at the minute.
See what Burleigh can do this time, as they run out of their back line. Long kick to a contest up at half back, but the Roos once again have tied it up nicely. And as pressures applied to the ball carrier, they've caused a stoppage there, and the Bombers, and they'd probably be happy with that, to be up on centre wing and have a chance to reset. The umpire balls the ball up, and they're away again, but there's lots of pressure on the ball carrier once again. So we'll see. Here we go. He's picked a free kick there.
Yeah, first to the footy there. Trent just got in a little bit harder and lower, so won the free kick. Well deserved. Let's see what happens. Bounces off a few sets of hands and kick to space. So it's a one-on-one right in the centre of the field here at Neptune Homes Oval, Broadbeach. Good clean pick up there by the Burleigh player. She's wrapped up immediately, was Giara Bradfield. We called her name a couple of times. She's been good early. The girls fly up. Good strong hit out there by the Burleigh ruckman.
And Bradfield in there once again. And that hit out's given them an extra 20 or 30 metres. They're now at their centre half forward, the Bombers, and set up pretty well at the stoppage. They're on the outside there. That's that number 2, Amy Emerton. She's hard at the footy there, both players. And there we go. That's Georgia Moore. Has done well there. Good delivers inside forward 50, and here we go. Here's a chance for the Bombers. They kick it to the top of the square. How's the bounce?
What about the bounce? Oh, the Robina players did well to mop that up, Trent, because it was rolling end on end towards goals there. So the dangerous Burleigh team looked like they've clicked in the gear, and that was a good organised forward entry there. The kick to the leading target that just went to ground, and the Crummer timed to run perfectly to give herself a shot on goal. So Robina decided to run this out. Some good shepherding off the ball. It's a kick out to the advantage of her teammate in Megan Purton. Purton goes even wider. Good clean hands there to Montana Williams. Oh, the kick smothered off the boot, so she just didn't get quite far enough back off the mark there. So Burleigh up the ante a little bit in the last few minutes.
Yeah, great smother there by Katie McDougall. Kept the ball in the Bombers' forward half. Until that point, the Roos looked pretty composed with the footy coming out of their back line. But as the umpire balls the ball up, it pinballs around. The Roos have got a quick kick away, but it's gone high. The Bombers gather the footy, and we'll have another ball up there as Zara Brown hands the ball back to the umpires, and here we go again. Here she is now. Zara got a handball away. It's pretty fierce in the contest. Both teams really keen on asserting themselves in the contested ball stakes early in this match. That's a great hit out there by the Bombers ruckman, Jessica Evans.
Yeah, she's been dominant. So getting the ball moving forward for her team. But the Robina player wins the footy back for the Roos with a strong tackle there. That's number 22 in Katie Lovell. Lovell, nice looking kick up the wing. Goes through a few sets of hands, but they're good at ground level and quick. So well done, the Roosers. Kick out the back here. Close to running onto that was Imogen Winterfield again. She's looking dangerous. Getting out the back, a little high tackle, a bit overzealous there was Winterfield. So the ball will go back to Burleigh.
They look down the middle here, Burleigh, with a big kick up to the centre of the ground. And Amy Emmerdon wins the footy in the middle, gets her hands away nicely to Charlotte Durbridge, the captain. And they kick forward through Bianna.
Bradfield was good there, got it forward. Oh, that's got to be high there on Michaela Jervis. Jervis will take it deep inside 50. It's a kick to advantage of a player and good hands and completes the mark. So maybe just outside a distance. We'll see what sort of a kick she is, but she'll have to kick from 40 metres. We sort of thought the scoring, well, there has been a scoring end here, Trent, which has been strange because the ball's been carrying further up to the our right of screen, but
yeah, the scoring end's definitely been the left of screen.
That's a lovely looking kick. It was never in doubt. It was never in doubt.
Geez, the Burleigh girls come from everywhere to celebrate that, and so they should.
I said that they love a good celebration, the girls. So they were celebrating before the ball bounced. It's fantastic to see, but that was a genuine highlight with the good contested mark and finish there. So Burleigh get the first major. It was all Robina for the first 5 minutes, but now it's Burleigh, 1 goal, 1-7. The Roos have had 2 scoring shots as well. They're just the 2 behinds.
Yeah, well done there from the Burleigh.
Goal kicker, I believe, it's gone into the midfield. We'll just wait for her turn.
All right, as the Rucks go at it, that's Charlotte Durbridge was the goal kicker. That last goal, she's one of their midfielders and the captain for the Bombers, and she's amongst it here again as the ball moves forward for the Bombers. But it's a free kick here to the Roos on half back.
Just that awkward transition time with the light too, Trent, isn't it? The lights aren't quite having the effect, and there's still a bit of daylight. It's tricky for the girls at the moment. But there's some holding off the footy there. And the Roos will get the footy, the free kick there against Michaela Jervis. And they'll spin it out to the commentary side to Jordan Campbell. Jordan Campbell decides to play on, gets the left boot onto it. They've got some girls running, presenting at the footy.
Yeah, there was some strong contact in there from the Bombers. Hard at the footy. Ball smothered there by the Roos, and they gather possession and head back towards half forward.
Another kick from Campbell. She's just set up behind the ball well. Wow, good clean there by Durbridge again, the goal kicker from before, Trent.
Yeah, she's been prominent early, hasn't she?
Good one touch when the ball's in the air and on the ground, but she's turned that one over. Goes to Robina, the ball's on the deck again. Little bobbly handball. Durbridge again's having a little good 5 minutes. So that one's hacked forward. It's going to be all right because Bradfield's been good as well. She's pumped it forward. Ball hits the ground. Robina will have to mop this up. Good play there. Gets a stands up in traffic and gets a handball out. A kick to space, but the Burleigh player has a flying snap and gets a good bounce, but just rolls through for the one behind.
Yeah, Michaela Jervis gave their forwards every opportunity there. Kate Nesbecker presented really well as she attacked the footy and was unlucky not to clunk that mark and have a shot at goal, but they did look dangerous there as they went forward, the Burleigh Bombers.
The Roos come out the near commentary side again. See if they can, yeah, good clean pick up there. And kicks So it's a 3-on-1 here. Burleigh should win out. Held without the ball. Oh, strong work in there from the Burleigh player. A bit overzealous.
Yeah, number 14 from the Bombers there. That's Beth Supple. Gave away the free kick, unfortunately, for the Bombers.
So nice set of dukes there by Rosalind Manns, the vice captain. Manns, I like the eyes are darting inboard. I like that intent. But she does around the show and go. Bit of candy there by Manns. Kicks, but they're outnumbered again.
Smart tap there by the Rouge, Ashley Whitelaw. But they just couldn't pick it up cleanly. They would have been away there inside 50, but now they go inside 50, the Rouge. And let's see what happens with the bounce. That's really strong tackle there, Montana Williams. She was unlucky not to get rewarded there, I suggest.
Yeah. Williams was out then, so saved the goal, that tackle by Burleigh. So here she is again. She's been prominent early, Campbell. Let's see, she ran around the girl on the mark before, but she's going to just get it inside 50 to the leading player. It was a great kick. Oh, here we go. We're out the back. And it's just rolled past everyone. Let's see if Burleigh can be clean. It's a good tackle. And the umpire might reward this. No, play on's the call. They've let that one go. And Burleigh live to fight another day with a big torpedo kick out of defence. Robina has set up pretty well. They should be able to get this back. Ball hits it down. Looks like it's going to get locked in. But there were cries for holding the ball there and a shot at goal. But
yeah, their forward pressure of the Roos has been really good. That tackle there by Erin Vajaz, I think it was, who made that tackle, was fantastic. But here we are up in the middle of the ground.
Good one-on-one contest there. So as Burleigh try and inch their way closer to goal. Well, there's no one between the goals and where the footy is at the moment. There's an empty Burleigh forward line.
Yeah, some strong contact there from both players. Determined to win the footy. For the Bombers, it was Michaela Jarvis. The umpire's going to ball it up here. And look, Michaela Jarvis wins the footy again. Gets a handball away to a teammate there. We just couldn't get a kick away. They would have went inside their forward 50 there with one-on-ones set up everywhere, the Bombers, but just couldn't get the ball to boot. That's all right. Another strong hit out there by the Burleigh ruckman, Jessica Evans. That's a high tackle. The umpire agrees.
Jervis has been in everything, hasn't she? She with that ponytail flicks around, and the umpire saw that, and she was definitely slung a little bit high there. So she's a little bit far to score. She knows that, so it's a good little chipping ball to the advantage of her player, and no one can wrap that up. So we'll have a stoppage in a very dangerous part of the ground for the Bombers.
Plenty of Bombers players back, setting up that wall across.
Little snap there, flying snap from the number 5 in Moyes. So Robina do well to get out, but it's just gone over the head there. But they continue to work the ball forward. Boy, the bodies are flying in at the moment. The girls, they know it's a grand final, all right? They're cracking right in.
Yeah, really courageous so far, both teams. And Jervis gets her hands on the footy here again, but just can't break free. The ball will go to the umpire, and another stoppage as he throws it up.
Yeah, the intent from both teams, fantastic. So here we go. Robina, it's a good little pick up there. Umpire said you've got a handball out, so continues to go forward. This contest is an important one. Bodies fly in again. But let's see who can keep their feet and use them. Well, that's a very entertaining first quarter, and we said Trent, we thought Burleigh might be the favourites, but the Robina Roos have really taken a contest up to them in this first term. So if this continues, it's going to be a really entertaining affair. So the scoreboard reads Burleigh with the single goal so far, 1 goal to 8. 6 points to the good of Robina, the 2 behinds, and we'll be back after the short break.
Welcome back to Neptune Homes Oval for the second quarter of the QFA Division 2 Women's Grand Final. We've had a cracking first quarter. Both teams hard at the footy and have shown plenty of desire to get on top on the scoreboard. And currently we've got Burleigh 1 goal 2-8 to Robina 2 behinds 2.
And the single goal scorer from Charlotte Durbridge, the skipper of the Bombers, got them on the board. So here we go. It's been a really even contest apart from that one goal. So Robina have had their fair share of the footy and inside 50. So as day slowly turns to night, the vision will Ooh, little soccer in danger there, so the Robina girl will get the ball there, and
Big contest there at India Honey from the Bombers. Did a good job there to keep the ball in play. And Amy Emerton goes forward, I think it was who she went forward, and the Bombers still trying to take possession of the footy. They do now, and it's a dangerous kick forward to Kate Stucker, who makes the best of the opportunity, turns around.
wow, I thought that was a goal too, Trent.
Jeez, it must have been
Yeah,
close.
she wheeled around onto the left and snapped that around the body, but just the one behind. So it was really well done. Good first touch from a ground ball. That was, yeah, Kate Nesbecker looked very dangerous up there. So the Roos bring the footy back into play. Nice little left foot, long kick out to the flank, and it rolls out of bounds.
Yeah, so here we go. The umpire balls the ball up at half forward for the Bombers. Once again, good hit out. I think that's Bradfield that's kicked the ball deep inside 50 once again.
Oh, she didn't want to rush that one. It would have been a play. Probably should have, but that kick hasn't gone the full distance. They'll just need to tidy this up, the Roos. Wow, flying. Oh, that was a flying little snap there that hit the post. I would have liked to see the Robina girls probably rush that under pressure, rush it through from behind and reset. It resulted in the flying shot at goal for Burleigh. So Burleigh with the early attacking of this second quarter.
Yeah, that was Bradfield who had that shot on goal. She's been pretty prominent early.
She has.
And so is this number 2 for the Bombers, Amy Emerton. Yeah, she centres the ball. Oh, unfortunately, that's gone to the Roos. That kick just misses the target. And the Roos rebound out of their back line, come out onto...
Good one-on-one contest here, Trent. And it's the number 5 in Mans. It's been good for Robina in the first quarter as well. She whips that one in board to the dangerous part of the ground. Good strong tackle, but fairly, says the umpire. So we'll have a stoppage right in front of the commentary position here at Neptune Homes Oval. Last game of the afternoon. And the Roos go forward this time. There's Manus again, who I spoke of, that's been good for the Roos. She's dragged down in a strong tackle. Mopped up by the Burleigh player across half back. Kick around the corner. So there's a bit of time and space now for Chincotta Whittle, who's been busy early in the second term. Sorry. I should say Emerton for the Bombers has been busy early.
The Roos back line's really held up quite well, actually. They've been under a bit of pressure so far this quarter. And they've done a good job today there as Rebecca Austin, the vice captain, gives the ball back to the umpire, and they go again. Here come the Roos out of half back.
There's Durbridge, the goal kicker and the skipper from the first quarter, punts it inside 50, and again they're holding up well, the Robina girls. And that's a good exit out of defence. They are finding it struggle to break through this zone. As you said, Trent Burleigh are winning the territory, and they're set up across half back. It's like a big red wall at the moment. So we'll see if someone can take on the corridor. It's another kick up the line. Strong over the footy. Yeah, she did well, the Robina play. She just stayed over the footy and didn't pick up. Oh, and that's not handed back on the full. That'll be a 50 metres. So didn't quite have a head in the game there. The number 50 in Katie McDougall giving away 50 metres, and this will give the Roos a chance to get their first major on the ball. So it's gone right up to the 50-metre arc.
And Megan Purton with the footy.
Purton's got it. This is the all-important kick inside 50. She goes short. no one in particular, so it hits the ground. Good little handball out the back, and this might pay off. It does. And it's that girl we spoke of earlier in Manus.
Yeah, Megan Purton did well there. She didn't take the best of the opportunity with the kick, but then she followed up, won the footy, and was responsible for giving him that second chance.
Yeah, so Mans goes across the ground, didn't quite back herself for the shot, and it's turned over. So Durbridge is having an impact again, the skipper for the Bombers. And she's released to play here.
Look at them lining up on the inside here, Jules.
Yeah, good. I like the change of angle too. And Bradfield was good as well. Bradfield goes inside 50. Big long kick. Was it touched? Just got a finger on it, and it goes through for a behind.
Yeah, they had the numbers there, the Bombers. They would have liked to make the best of that opportunity. Unlucky not to put a major on the board there. Maroos looking to come out of their back line now again from full back. She has one bounce and kicks long up to the half back line. Durbridge again to
oh, this one's got through. It's rolled past a couple of Burleigh players. Good little chiseling ball inside. Manus has been good. She good crashes in with the body, bumps. Oh, kick dealt with after she kicked that. So a free kick. Just a few things going right here for the Roos. It's Mans again, the vice captain. She's been good. She gets that one away to her teammate Williams. Just see if they can connect the dots here. Williams goes, good kick to the top of the square. And ball gets the ground. Who are the crummers? It's all Burleigh. It's a sea of red. It's a good run and long kick, attacking kick up the middle. Well completed.
Beautiful kick.
Bradfield again. She's on fire.
Moves the ball quickly up to half forward, and they had the outnumber there. The Bombers, they had 2-on-1 for a little bit. And they would like to get that out in space. But the umpire says, I'll ball it up. Does just that, and the Rucks go at it. It's a good pick up there.
Yeah, well, Bradfield and Durbridge are looming large for the Bombers, along with Emerton, I think. And but the Robina girls are holding up well down back, Trent. There's been numerous opportunities for Burleigh to score, and Robina have held up. So good signs. Just need to be a bit better decision making when when they go forward.
Yeah, they've had a couple of opportunities inside their forward 50, just haven't quite been able to capitalise yet, the Roos. But their back line, full credit to them. They've been under the pump this quarter, and they've held up well. Here we go, the ball comes in the middle of the ground.
Good things happen when they go in the middle. Look at this. There's Mans again. She's looking dangerous there across half forward for the Roos. Good strong contest, but there's Bradfield, who we've called a bit in the last few minutes. And look at the ball use. Beautiful. Hits a target out the scoreboard wing. And they come back inboard here. Turns around, turns her opponent inside out, kicks inside 50. There's a one-on-one, but again, the Roos girls resolute in defence. And look, they've got numbers out this side if they go now.
What a great mark that was by the Roos defender. And here, there's a bit of space out here in this one. The ball bounces out.
Jarvis was going hard at it there for a team. Wow, it's a good, strong contested mark. And that was off the back of the pressure from Jarvis for Burleigh to make sure that footy was locked in for the Bombers. So it is now the number 5 for the Bombers in Moyes. Brianna Moyes will line up for a shot right on her range. You'd suggest probably she's going to have to kick it 40 metres.
Yeah, the Bombers have had most of the possession this quarter. They really probably do need to capitalise on the scoreboard at this point, you'd think. They've been forward a lot, but she pushes that one out to the right. And once again, that's one behind. And 1 goal, 6-12 the Bombers have kicked so far, so just the 2 points for the Roos.
Wow, that's a good torpedo. Right up the ground there. But Burleigh were able to pick up the scraps there and get it straight back in. Good clean gather there onto the left foot and leading target.
Wasn't that a great kick by Moyes?
Yeah, just on the left, and saw the leading target coming off the top of the square and bang, laces out. So not much the Roos defence could do about that when they come in like that. Let's see if she can complete the kick. It's awkward angle, just does enough, and it's through. Just does enough, didn't overkick it.
Great goal there by the Bombers.
It's the one they needed from all the dominance they've had, the Burleigh girls. The goal they needed there.
Yeah, so we're 11 minutes into the second quarter here, and Burleigh just starting to assert their dominance on this.
Ness Packer, Trent, with that one, number 45. And she's kicked 59 for the year.
Geez, that's an outstanding number of goals. Kate Nespacker,
leading goal kicker by a fair margin in the comp, I'd suggest. And the way she presented and finished that, not surprising. So we've been told by our scouts too that the Ballina Bombers are on top for most of the year, undefeated, and couldn't quite get to the grand final. So these two teams are riding a bit of a wave to get here today. So here they go, Burleigh coming through again. They get it to the top of the square. The Robina, they're just bouncing out of there beautifully. This one's got out the back.
The number of intercept marks from the Roos across their back line's been incredible. They've been really, really clean, and now they start to put some pressure on of their own as they move the ball pretty well up to centre wing. Tried to get a quick kick away there, but unsuccessfully. The Bombers' pressure wins out.
Jervis hacks it forward again. Good strong tackle. The intercept marks, you say, Trent, by Robina, are really keeping him in this game. They've, I think there's been 6 to 8 of those just this half of footy, so it's saving them on the scoreboard, but they'll need to hit the scoreboard themselves. There's a bit of a front-on bump there, but play-on's the call. Jervis again, you love the way she goes about it. She flies in with that blonde ponytail and goes nice and hard at it, and that's a good left foot kick as well. Ness Packer's going to get another chance here. She can get a boot to ball. She has. She's kicked 2 in 2 minutes.
And that's Moyes with a second goal assist there.
Kate Nespacker, assisted by the number 5. Yep, Brianna Moyes. That was, she just looks like a footballer, Moyes, doesn't she? Composed and uses the ball well.
Yeah, absolutely. Created those 2 opportunities and gave some good footy there to Nespacker, who made the most of it. I'll tell you what, the Burleigh midfield looking quite ominous at this point in time. There's been a number of stoppages up on their half-forward line, and they seem to win out on most occasions. So the Roos midfield will probably need to lift here to win some clearances and make some dominance around the stoppage. And they do just that with a quick kick out to centre half forward.
Well, good gather there. Good gather, and onto the right foot banana kick. It's a dangerous spot. Burleigh players pounce on it. Let's see if the Roos can get a flying kick away from that. Yes, and I think, oh no, it's just touched on the line.
Jeez, I think that was Winterfield, wasn't it close?
Yeah. That was the opportunity they were after, Trent, and Burleigh were just desperate enough to just get a finger to that. Oh, and there's a 50-metre penalty to get them out of jail here, so.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed with that because they won the centre clearance, had a good opportunity on goal, and then that one hurts a little bit for the Roos, I'd suggest, as Burleigh carried the footy up to centre half back and kicked long. Just one arm up almost, pulled that one in the Burleigh player there. And once again, Moyes, she's finding some footy. Moyes to Nespacker. We're saying that's for the 3rd time it's happened the last 5 or 10 minutes. They're combining really well. But, geez, that's a strong tackle there. Great. That's what you love to see from your key forwards.
There's a little bit going on there. The umpire right there, though. So that, fortunately for the Robina play, that didn't travel the 15 metres. Ball's thrown up. Oh, quick. There's Moyes again. She's looming large. This time they clear it away, the Robina players, and that's kicked out of bounds.
Number off.
Yeah, they might have to have a
Let's
look
roll
at
a bit. Let's roll a bit. Let's squash
Moyes
it.
is
Roll a bit.
starting to get plenty of the
Let's roll
football.
it.
She's a good user of the footy, so
Good, Jane.
can do some damage there, and is certainly starting to find the holes in the Roos defence, which has been pretty good so far. And here
Jervis.
we go. Jervis.
Need to rush this one through. As Becker was sweating on that one, trying to tow it through for a third, but they do well to diffuse it. The Roos.
Here you go, Butters. You got to slide, Butters. Watch him coming out.
So the lead's just creeping out now. 3 goals, 7 for Burleigh, 25 to the 22 points ahead. The Roos were just the 3 behinds.
That's better. Great pressure visuals there. See that?
And, tries to go short here into the pocket, but gets away, breaks the tackle, gets it on the boot, up to the 50, but that one's marked by India Honey for the Bombers. And now she's got a couple of options here, but she goes along to the top of the square.
Giving it a roost. The Roos do well to get it to ground and tow it forward. Good contest, just getting that ball in the right direction. That was Jervis again, and head over the footy and locking it up. So they've really clicked into gear now, the Bombers. And that will be it for the first half. And well-earned break for both sides. They've been cracking in this contest. It's a real grand final type affair with both teams not giving an inch. It's just been Burleigh getting on top in that term with the 2 goals to nothing, and just making the most of their opportunities going forward with a young Kate Nesbecker with the 2 goals that term to put the Bombers 22 points up at the long break here at Neptune Mahomes Oval. We'll be back shortly. Thank you.
welcome back to Neptune Homes Oval for the third quarter of the QFA Division 2 South Women's Grand Final. And we've seen a really impressive performance by the Bombers so far this game. And they lead on the scoreboard, 3 goals, 7-25 to 3 behind, 3 points, the Robina Roos.
Yeah, you're right, Trent. And for the Bombers, just that quarter, I liked Durbridge, the skipper, got things going. And Brianna Moyes was prominent, hard at the footy and instrumental in a few contests, and it resulted in Kate Nespecker with 2 goals there. Also the leading goal kicker, not just for this game but for the competition for the year. So the Roos have had their opportunities, they're just a little unlucky and just haven't been able to finish off their work. So if that can change, we'll have a real contest here. So away we go. It's
Burleigh Bombers have won the first clearance. I think it was Jessica Evans but now the ball in the hands of Taylor Island, and they go forward again, the Bombers, and they've got 2-on-1 here. Can they win the footy? Gets their hands away, just couldn't get it on the boot there, the Bombers. They would have had a likely shot on goal. The ball pinballs around in the contest there, and here we go. Kate Nespecker onto Moyes. She picks up where she left off from the first half, but unfortunately just misses to the right-hand side and kicks one more.
Yeah, it's those two are threatening to break this game open, Nespecker and Moyes. Trent, I believe they're going to have to tighten up on them, but it's been the Roos' defence has been the feature. Their intercept marking and their best players have been the defenders, no doubt. So they've been forced to work hard and stand up in defence, and there's nothing different there. So there's a stoppage. Again, the ball's parked inside the Burleigh forward 50.
You can see the difference here. The Roos with a few extra around the stoppage. The Bombers with a couple back setting up a wall. Now let's see what happens as the Bombers they win the contest here up on centre wing and go back inside or to the top of the 50. And there's a mark there to the Roos. And that's Montana Williams, who's had a little bit of the footy today. She looks inboard, tries to hit the target there on the run, on the move.
Wow, good tap to herself there. And a kick inside, 50 into space. Let's see who can get the lucky bounce here. Good little toed forward there, but Burleigh were onto it and away up to the runner in Emerton. Emerton, fleet of foot. Kicks that to Durbridge. Durbridge does a run and bounce, runs inside, steps her opponent and kicks it inside the arc. And there she is, the girl we spoke of before, the leading goal kicker in Nespecker. Nespecker wheels and goes and sinks the foot into it. Look at that. Has she got the journey? I think she has. Wow. Kate Nespecker gets her third for the afternoon. And the Burleigh crowd go up. They've been in every grand final today from 12 o'clock with the reserve grade this morning, Trent. And the marquees are still set up on the hill. And they're certainly having their say here at Neptune Homes Oval in the women's to round out the day. They go to 4 goals, 8-32. And the Roos are stuck on 3 behinds.
Yeah, a couple of quality players linking together there. Amy Emerton off half back to Durbridge through the middle. Delivered the footy to Nespecker, who's been threatening for most of this game and done a terrific job in making the best of that opportunity.
So Durbridge gets their hands on it there, wrapped up immediately. The rucks go up. The Bombers have the height advantage too around the ruck. It's Robina. Got a free kick there, they go forward and good set of dukes there again by Williams. Trent, you called her, she's been good. And this good dangerous kick, they've got players out the back if they can be clean. Ball goes to ground and here we go again. Flying shot of goal, surely they score here with Mans. She's running away from goal. A desperate smother.
Did well there, the Roos. They probably definitely deserved the goal. It looked threatening, that's for sure. It was a great smother by the Bombers.
Rosalind Manns has been the one for Robina. She looks dangerous, along with Montana Williams, the number 4, and Jordan Campbell, 34. So they're the ones that look likely for the Roos when they go forward, but there's just another one behind there. So the scoreboard ticking over, but they'll need some majors to make some inroads into the this 4-goal lead that Burleigh have created.
Megan Curtin just had an opportunity there. Read it well off the hands and just couldn't quite put it through the middle. So the Bombers...
Well, look at the leg speed coming out of defence, Trent. Wow, but it's turned over and it's good, clean hands. The Roos, and yes, that's Manns again. She's the one, Trent. She can get it done. She wheels around. Can she nail it? No, it's chopped off again. Didn't have the height on the shot at goal, so it's chopped off and the Bombers exit. Although there's a fumble, there's a drop mark. Let's see.
Yeah, you'd think that the Roos probably need to capitalise on these opportunities as they pepper the goals the last couple of forward entries. They want to sharpen up in front of goal if they're to stay in this game. And the Bombers have brought the ball out and we're sitting at half forward for the Roos.
You just sense if they can get one, they could get a couple of the Roos. They're definitely done everything right. They're just that last little bit of finish, a little bit of icing on the cake required. Here we go. Look, they're first to this little loose ball. They pick it up, and there's Manns. Look at that. One touch, gather, turn, wheels around, flying snap. Can someone mark it? They can't. Burleigh do enough to diffuse it, and that one just rolls out of bounds. So Manns, we're trying to will a team on, the vice captain.
Yeah, she's been pretty impressive all night, really, but particularly in the last 5 minutes. And there's a free kick paid there to the Roos, and pushes back quickly, kicks forward, but once again, the Burleigh Bombers have mopped up deep in their back line.
Persisting with that far side, Trent, which isn't good for our viewing and calling at the moment. A little awkward period with the light. But,
yeah, we've seen that a bit today. There's been plenty of footy played on the far side of the ground, that's for sure.
Wow, she's weaved through there. It's kicked out of bounds. So, gee, they're having a good little 5-minute patch, the Roos. They need to translate into some scoreboard pressure at some point.
Yeah, they would certainly have liked that one went out of bounds, and we're going to have the Bombers kick in. We certainly would have liked a scoring major on the board with one of those opportunities over the last few minutes. Certainly look dangerous going forward. The ball's on at their half forward on the far side. Now, just there's lots of movement in and around the stoppage, and Burleigh run away with it, gets the hands, but is tackled late. Now,
they're just locking it in, the Roos, aren't they? They're desperate if they can just get a goal for all this effort, a bit of reward for effort. But, let's see, they bomb it into the same spot. Feel like they just need to change angles or try and go out to the fat side, but another free kick from pressure. Tricky, she's sort of hemmed in on the pocket, on the boundary line here, so it's that girl, Rosalind Manns again, Trent. She's the one, though, you want with the footy in her hands. Let's see if she can cap it. She runs out to improve the angle. Looks good off the boot. There it is. That's the goal they needed, the Roos. Rosalind Manns. She's willed her side on this quarter. She's in everything. Refusing to let this one slip, and that's a goal the Roos celebrate.
Yeah, credit to the Roos. They just didn't give up with their forward pressure there. Eventually, it ended up in a goal. It's terrific work. Rosalind Manns definitely deserves that goal. She's been outstanding. And as the ball comes back up to the middle and the midfield resets, see.
Here comes the speedy Jervis. Kayla Jervis straight in the midfield. Now she's going to push out to... Well, they got...
Shuffling happening here.
Yeah, a bit of shuffling with the players. You don't want to get caught with too many in the centre, that's for sure, on a free kick. But they've worked it out, the Bombers.
Now she's just popped forward. They didn't have a winger either, mate.
Instructions from the runner there. But here we go. All important centre clearance. The Bombers get their hand on it through Jervis. Jervis cracks in there. Eyes on the footy. It's like a terrier. Here she goes again. Michaela Jervis.
Just couldn't find anyone there, and the Roos come away from the contest. They're going to...
Wow. Great hands. Great set of hands there.
Montana Williams presented well there, but just couldn't plant that one. Ball didn't sit for, but here's Mans again on the right foot. Shot it down.
Wow, she's looking dangerous, but I love the work there, streaming the kick inside 50. I think it was Rebecca Austin, the vice captain for Robina, just had the old 1-2 and really clean hands, giving Mans that opportunity. So the Bombers, again, they're under pressure. They're not going to have it all their own way, but look at the run out of the back line again. They run and gun and take them on with a bounce, but it's turned over.
And the Roos go forward again here with a kick to the top of the square. Dangerous spot.
Oh!
Well,
Yes, you paid the mark on the second bite, Trent.
That is an outstanding mark.
They're coming.
By Montana
They're coming, the
Williams.
Roos.
She's been really, really strong overhead in the marking contests. And there's none better than that. Probably
Williams.
the best mark of the
Well,
game
we
thus
said
far.
it's Mans, Williams, and Campbell are the ones. And that's beautifully finished. So here they come.
Tell you what, Jules, if the Roos midfield can keep giving their forward line some supply like they are at the moment, we'll be have a contest on our hands here. The Roos clawing their way back into this game through some great centre clearance work and some outstanding ball use by Mans, and some strong aerial work by Williams. 2 goals on the board for the Roos. 4 goals, 8-32 to the Bombers. 2 goals, 5-17 to the Roos.
Like we said, the last time these two teams met, it was the Bombers by 15 points, so there wasn't much in that. But on that day, back in round 3, Burleigh, or Robina, I should say, didn't score a goal, so they've got 2 on the board. Give them some confidence here. This is fantastic. So good bounce, rebound off half-back there by the Bombers. If they can break the tackle, they do. They run and go. Hasn't been up their end for a while. So good hands there to Jervis, who's been busy. Gets it into their goal kicker. And left foot snap around the body. That is a great goal there to Moyes, Brianna Moyes. Little handball from Ness Becker. But wow, the left foot snap that just bent around beautifully, Trent. And that's the answer back that the Bombers required.
Yeah, certainly against the momentum. They've had all the ball in the Roos forward half, and the Bombers win a clearance, go forward, and the quality of their forward line showing through there and resulting in a goal.
Well, they've pretty much been spectators down there for the last 10 minutes with Robina having the territory, and it came down once and they were ready to go. Beautifully, beautiful forward craft there, so well done to the Bombers to answer back. They're certainly being challenged here. It's great to watch. Here we go again. Let's see who can win the all-important clearance. Robina try, but the kick's smothered. It's a good clean pick up there by Emmerdon. Amy Emmerdon. It's all right, goes to ground, but it's mopped up by a teammate. They hover over the ball. This one's not coming out. We'll ball that up right on the 50 for the Bombers. Robina just won't want to let this get out to another goal here because they've done so well with 2 goals.
Richards kicks forward here, but a big kick, but no marked by the Bombers in the centre square. Just couldn't find anyone there. Richards, but here she is again.
Yeah, good play.
She's
Richards.
up her efforts here.
Casey Richards.
Will now look. Oh, it's a push in the back there. Williams, she's causing some issues for the Bombers' defence.
Oh, the umpires let it go.
Oh,
Play on to Mans. Mans, normally clean, wheels around, snap. The Bombers get a fist in there. And a tidy up too. What about a run and bounce? That's the second. Wow, she's done that beautifully. It's kicked out to space. Some territory for her team. And now the Burleigh player ends up in her hands. There's a contest on the far wing in front of the scoreboard. Wow, good defensive work there for Burleigh. They've upped the ante, Trent, because they sensed that Robina were seriously challenging there with a couple of goals on the trot.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, absolutely. Williams has been good and moved the ball quickly when she had the opportunity there.
Just can't quite identify the girl that's running and bouncing the ball out of defence. We'll get an ID on her shortly, but she's done it a couple of times this quarter. And speed to burn.
Yeah, there's some great leg speed there in the Bombers back line, that's for sure.
Wow, they continue to fly in and crash in, the girls. They're playing for keeps.
Yeah, that's a she's marked that. That's a great mark of the footy. There, delivers well up to Durbridge, streaming out of the forward line. Now, what's she going to do here? She goes high and long to a contest up forward, and that Bombers have marked that footy. Yep, Moyes again. Let's see what she does with the footy on this occasion. Moyes, she's had plenty of it.
Miss Pecker's there. Yep.
Wow.
And she's marked it. So it's the usual suspects up forward for Burleigh. Miss Pecker and Moyes combining there again. And it's not an easy shot to finish here for the leading goal kicker in the competition, Kate Nespecker. She'll come in on the right boot. Just a deliberate one step, and tell you what, she's just sliced that on the angle and straight over the goal umpire's head. And
he did not move the goal umpire. Looked straight up. It was a great kick of the footy.
And that's her third for the afternoon, and we shouldn't be surprised that she'd had 59 for the season before tonight, Trent. So she's continuing on her merry way with 3 in the grand final, and good players stand up in the grand finals. And it's been Moyes and Nespecker up forward, as well as Durbridge, the captain, and Emerton I've liked as well for Burleigh. But the Robina girls have been gallant, and they've had some good players as well with Mans and Williams, Campbell, and Richards you've called as well. So here we go again.
It's Michaela Allen for the Bombers, wins the tap there. And Georgia Moore, gets the clearance. Goes forward again for the Bombers, but the Roos tidy up across half back. Great tackle there by the Bombers. Here they go again. They've got some space here, Moyes. She doesn't need much space to get dangerous. Gives the handball to a running player in Beth Supple, and they just couldn't convert, unfortunately, the Bombers there. Ball out of bounds.
The pressure there again to win the footy back from Jervis, wasn't it? From Michaela Jervis, the number 4.
Yes, yep, she's been outstanding.
Ball up in the pocket for the Bombers. And that will do for the third quarter. But plenty of goals kicked. 3 to Burleigh there, but the first 2 of the quarter were to the Roos. So at the final break of this QFA Division 2 Women's Grand Final, it is the Burleigh Bombers 6 goals, 8-44, with a handy little lead now over the Robina Roos, who were gallant that quarter, and they're 2 goals, 5-17. We'll be back for a final last quarter shortly. Thank you.
Right, welcome back for the last quarter of the QFAW Division 2 South Women's Grand Final. Great 3 quarters of footy thus far, Jules. You know, we've got Burleigh in a commanding position, but how have you seen the last 3 quarters of footy and some of the highlights?
Yeah, it's been really entertaining as we just wait for the Burleigh spectators to get off the, we'll call them the Habs, the husbands and brothers of the girl players. So not the Wags, the Habs. So trying to get them off the field before we can start this last quarter. But how have I seen it, Trent? It's been thoroughly entertaining. The girls, I marvel at the way they crack into every contest and fly in, and it's been some clean footy, some coast-to-coast footy. Robina challenged the first half of that quarter with a couple of goals there, and the likes of Mans and Williams and Campbell were so good. And then Burleigh steadied with the usual suspects with Nespeka and Moyes, a goal each there. It's been Nespeka with 3 for the afternoon. I like Jervis's game for Burleigh too. She's won the footy back countless times for her team, but it's there's still time for the Roos if they're good enough, and we'll see how the final 15 minutes of the game goes. So Burleigh get the quick takeaway here. There's a one-on-one going forward, and the Burleigh player wins it. There's a quick run and handball receive off the side of the boot though.
Georgia Moore, that was excellent. Here she is again, providing some opportunity, some run.
Winner around the back, and the ball goes to ground. Can she get it? Yes, is that Moyes again?
Yes, she's been
recovered the best at ground level there after the ball came off hands. She was the one that pounced on it, and it's a sign of a smart footballer. And that's, I believe, her 3rd for the afternoon. Brianna Moyes, she's been everywhere. So if it's not Nespeka, it's Moyes finishing things off for the Bombers.
Yeah, they're working well here, the Bombers. Midfield's really getting on top now, giving the forwards plenty of supply. And when you've got players like Moyes and Nespeka doing their thing down in the forward line, they're a pretty hard outfit to stop the Bombers girls, and really starting to put some space between them and the Roos.
Like there too, Trent, was the runners, the handball receives, which just sped the game up there and opened up the passage for the forwards there. So here we go again. There's that was the girl Jervis that we spoke of earlier, just cracking in. Moyes again gets a hand. The dangerous players are getting it here for Burleigh, and all of a sudden things open up.
Bradfield, that's a fantastic kick by Bradfield.
Supple has it now. Beth Supple has the ball in a very kickable position to really make this hard for Robina. So if Supple can finish her work off here, she walks in. Distance shouldn't be a problem, but she's hung that out to the right and just missed everything there. So let's see what Robina can do.
Yeah, it was a good kick by Bradfield to find Supple there, and just couldn't register a score on the board. But Robina with a low, hard kick out, and they've lost possession of the footy here. The Bombers win possession of the footy.
Is that Supple again cracking in there in that contest, refusing to allow the uncontested mark for the Robina player. So Robina win the ruck contest, trying to whack it forward. They've got numbers there if they can be clean at ground level, but the ball's locked up.
Yeah, you can see Burleigh set up pretty well here, preventing the Roos from exiting. We'll see what happens if they can get this on the boot, the Roos. It's a 2-on-1. Well done there by the captain, Durbridge.
Just worked her player under it nicely and plays on. Opens up the ground, kicks to the fat side, but wow, the Robina come bouncing off half back here. Good bit of play, but it's going to get chopped off. Good ground ball get again by Jervis. Pumps it in, and that one's mopped up. The feature of Robina's game has just been that intercept mark at half back. They really build their game off that. Wow, Jervis again.
That's a strong tackle. Really strong tackle. Going to play right to the final siren, these Bombers, with tackles like that late in fourth quarter. Lifts the whole team, no doubt.
The Roos are going to get the... Oh no, yes, they are going to get a free kick here. So let's see if they can add to their tally. Good little hit-up lead there, but the kick missed, so ball rolls out of bounds.
Richards has had plenty of the footy for the Roos across the middle. She's been doing her best to get the ball going their way in the clearance battle.
Yeah, Casey Richards has been good, along with Jordan Campbell. So play goes ahead. Robina again forced to defend, and good wrap-up tackle from the Bombers player there. Bradfield has been one of the best for the Bombers today. So they go. He goes Jervis again, just straight at the footy. Balls comes in on the ground, and guess who is about to pounce on that in Moyes? There's a flying shot.
They were lining up to kick those goals now, the Bombers. Bit of space behind the contest there, and they could have raffled it, who had this shot at goal. But unfortunately, one behind for the Bombers, and the Roos come back out on the clubhouse side of the ground. But just didn't hit a target there, and now the Bombers, with more strong tackling, wrap them up, and the umpire takes the ball. We'll throw it up. Quick kick away from the contest there from the Roos. There's still plenty of players around the ball. Just can't get it on the outside at the moment from either team. That's good movement through the stoppage there from the Roos.
Yeah,
and she's won the free kick there. That was well done by, I think that's Megan Purton.
Yeah, Purton was the one that wanted the footy. Right, Trent, she got on the fly at the stoppage, and the Burleigh players panicked and grabbed her, so mark not paid there, so players pounce on the footy. And that's bottom of the pack is Rosalind Mann, still trying to will her team on. A good kick out of there. Mans will get herself underneath this, gets a fist on it. Oh, just held without it. Yeah, was the Robina player there in Goody. Taylor Goody, let's see what she can do. She gives out the handball. And big roosting kick. See what the bounce does here. Burleigh player does well to not let that pass. Yeah, tackling still a feature, Trent, there.
Williams gets a kick forward here. Yeah, the tackling's been really strong. Here we go.
There's a chance.
The Roos move the ball forward there.
Just a bit off target. Off target with a flying shot under pressure, but yeah, Williams has just got that penetration with the kick too. She's powerful and kicks it over the line.
Yeah, it looks like she's moved in, playing in the ruck now, trying to lift her side in this last quarter as the rucks go at it here, deep in the Roos forward line. Could have been a push in the back. No, the umpire says play on. The Bombers come away with a clearance kick out of there, back line up on the centre wing, but it's all the Roos there, and some
handballs just chopped off. But a good gather by the Robina girl. She turned the player inside out. So just in a bit of a holding pattern, and the Bombers won't mind this because Robina aren't scoring either. So
yeah,
Jervis wanted that footy and was held without it, so rewarded for her attack on that contest. Just chips it up, and that's a good grab too. One of the tools there might be Bradfield. Kicks it forward, and Robina mop it up nice and clean. Ground ball gather but the kick's let her down, and it's going to get thrown in there in front of the scoreboard on the far wing. No, it's a free kick.
Yeah, Bombers free kick there, Jules, and now she plays on, runs around the mark, gets a long kick, trying to go deep inside their forward 50 now, the Bombers.
Some space
Great
out the back, and
pick
she's
up.
clean. She was. It's a good kick to the top of this goal square to Moyes. What a kick, Trent.
Some great skills on display there.
Just
from the
kicked
Bombers.
it to the fat side, and the side that Moyes was on in that contest, and all she had to do was keep her opponent out of it and take the chest mark. So lining up for number 4, Brianna Moyes just nurses it through off the left foot, and that is going to make it very hard for the Roos.
Yeah, celebration time for the Bombers. Geez, that was a clean pick-up, great kick. Deep in the pocket there from the Bombers. Give Moyes that opportunity to put another one on the board. Let's see what the Roos haven't given up. They're still making changes, and the pressure's still been up there. Their back line has been under pressure all night, but has stood up pretty well.
40-point margin now. So the Bombers flexing the muscles a little bit and bursting out of the stoppage. A little kick to herself. Is that the goal kicker? And Nespeka gone in the middle. Go.
Jarvis with that kick forward. And the ball's gone out of bounds.
Might have been Michaela Allen, number 46, bursting out of the middle there.
It was explosive from the stoppage, wasn't it?
Really good work, girls. When you're ready to go again, give us a yell. I'll get there, right?
Ball hits the deck.
Taylor for you.
And the Roos won't want to leak another one here. They'll fight this one out.
You can see the Bombers set up really well across the 50-metre line there. 4 or 5 of them waiting for the exit kick. See what happens here in the contest. Williams wins out, kicks the ball. Great kick, actually. It was a
Yeah, pushed out of it, the Robina player with the front spot there. So it was a good, like I said earlier, the penetrating kick from Williams. That's a good little kick inboard. I like that one. Maybe another one here if they can keep pushing it this way. They do. And they've got numbers that can run onto this. If they can break the tackle, play on, that's good enough. Held without it that time, the Robina player. So they'll continue to go forward here. I'd move it quickly.
They've got options in the forward 50 if they look up there.
Just need to be a little bit more urgent there. It's, now the chipping ball goes to ground, and good luck winning the one-on-one against Jervis. She's going to make you earn it, and she wins the footy back, Jervis, for a team.
Oh, I thought she was going to play on there. Oh, she's
I think
played
she
on.
conned everyone into thinking she had 50 and she played on. Here they go. They've been good at ground level, both teams. They've been clean with their ground balls, and that ball's chipped inside the top of the goal square. Picked up by the Burleigh player. Hook around the corner, and it's just the one behind to the powerful Kate Nespeka.
We might have an injury here, Jules. I think that is that Mans that is on the ground there. Just in a bit of trouble, I think, for the Robina Roos. Oh no, she's up now. No, it's not.
Hobble. She might have to come up. She hasn't got the helmet, has she?
No, it's not.
Good cover, Dre. Good cover.
It's not Mans, no. But there's an injury there for the Roos, and
It's like a knee or an ankle. So she's going to hobble straight off, so won't be coming back on, I wouldn't have thought. So
Robina, your trainer. Trainer to the side.
So here we go. Roos kick the footy in to the clubhouse side at Neptune Homes Oval.
Jeez, I think that's Georgia Moore with the footy there, running through the stoppage. Couldn't quite get through.
Great work, great job.
There you go again, Burleigh, another kick forward, but it's chopped off well. Set up well there. Robina defence. And a little left foot kick that's going to run. They need to get out in space, the Roos here, if they can, but pushed off the ball well. Beats one, beats two. Bangs it inside 50 again. They love that pocket. And runs out of bounds.
Yeah, it was a 2-on-2 there. We've seen the ball won in a contested situation a lot at the half-forward line there for the Bombers. Repeat entries have put the Roos under pressure all night.
There can't be long to go now, Trent, because the scoreboard clock says 14 minutes, 49 seconds and counting. And it's 41 points the difference here, with Burleigh flexing their muscles in the third quarter and the final term. And just after the Roos had that little flurry at the start of the third with a couple of goals. It comes in and there's a mark there, contested mark completed. And I think it is that girl, Kate Nesbecker again, who's been hard to stop. They haven't had anyone been able to nullify her height and agility. So she'll line up for her fourth. And it just didn't quite mark it down too early. She's just snuck it in. So that's a goal there for Kate Nesbecker.
She certainly added to her tally of 59 goals for the home and away season tonight, Nesbecker. I think she's kicked another 4 and been very dominant up there for the Bombers. Been a great target, plenty of presence, and capitalised on most opportunities, Nesbecker.
She must average 4 or 5 a game by the looks, so good output for the season for the key forward.
No doubt she's had great supply from it. The quality midfield, the Bombers midfield has been great today. And,
yeah. When you pair her up with Brianna Moyes down there, it's something good's going to happen most of the time it goes in. So here we go. The Bombers are right on top now in the middle as well, and they win that stoppage. They pump it forward again. They want more. They're hungry for some more goals, and it's party time over there on the hill. The families had a big afternoon watching the reserve grade win the flag, and unfortunately the seniors just going down to Coolangatta for the women to find the flag. And there's another mark there, and it's that girl again, Trent. She's got an appetite.
Lining up for her 5th. She's clean a couple of times. She's not only strong in the air, but she's been really clean off the deck. She's been in situations where she's had to pick up the footy cleanly, and she's done just that on many occasions today.
A little deliberate little walk in, and she just pushed that one to the left. She's definitely got the routine set shot that works for her.
Right. Let's see what the Roos can do here. They've a group of them, the old cluster in the middle of the ground. They've split out towards the ball comes out the clubhouse side of the ground. Now the Roos win out with a clearing kick up to centre wing. There's a strong push there from the Roos.
Hands in the back there. So early player number 15 is Adriana Sukin. Will get the kick, and it's kicked up the line. Burleigh players count themselves underneath. A good little handball out to the runner, and that was to Georgia Moore.
She's provided some great running options actually as they move forward
the Bombers.
Oh, good tackle, but couldn't complete. So good, stood up in the tackle there, the Robina players. So well done. Players are still going. They're going to go right to the siren here, Trent. There. Like I said, and it's the Burleigh Bombers that stream out. It's jubilant scenes here, and they go up over on the far side on the hill as well because it's their second premiership of the day for the Burleigh Footy Club. The women have rounded a good day out here with a strong win. 8 goal win here at Neptune Homes Oval for the girls, and really capped off a great season for the women here.
Yeah,
So
it was a commanding performance, that's for sure. The Bombers, some impressive skills on display.
Robina can be proud of what they did, though, to kick the 2 goals in the third quarter and really make a game of it, and forced Burleigh to up their ante a little bit, and Burleigh were up to the task. It's pretty hard to split. I liked Amy Everton, Charlotte Durbridge, but for me it was with the 4 goals, Nespekar and Moyes, as well as Michaela Jervis just around the footy that just hunted things all day, including the opposition. So from a Robina side, like we said, the penetration of Montana Williams by foot, as well as Rosalind Manns was probably their best. Jordan Campbell as well, special mention for her effort over the 4 quarters, and that is it for the season. The standard's certainly gone up in women's footy in this QFA Division 2 South competition. Trent, it's been a great, thoroughly enjoyable evening calling the action with you, and I hope everyone watching and listening online enjoyed that affair as much as we did. So from Neptune Homes Oval for 2024, we'll sign out and we'll see you all again soon. Thank you.
Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. If you'd like to make your way across in front of our stage, we'll get underway with the presentation in just a few moments. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of AFL Queensland, I'd like to welcome you all here this evening. My name's Trent Ryan and I have the pleasure of hosting today's presentation ceremony for the 2024 QFAW Division 2 South Senior Grand Final. Firstly, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet today, the lands of the Yugambeh people, and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. I'd like to introduce our official party to present today's awards. Joining me on stage, we'll have Mark Morgan, the National Schools Lead for the AFL. He'll be presenting today's medals. I'd now like to take the opportunity to thank our match umpires for their efforts today and congratulate them on their grand final appointments. To receive the grand final medallions, would you please welcome today's field umpires, Adam Gregory and Tynan O'Toole, to the stage. Our boundary umpires, Amelia Kilmartin and Alicia Kilmartin. And our goal umpires, Jaden Peach and Oscar Humphries. Please join me in showing our appreciation for the umpires, not only today, but right throughout the entire season. If I can ask Mark to stay on stage and present the medal for the player who judged best on field in today's grand final. That's been determined voting a 3-2-1 on a 3-2-1 basis by our umpires and selected personnel. And I'm delighted to announce that the player who judged best on field in the 2024 QFLW Division 2 South Senior Grand Final is from Burleigh, number 4, Michaela Jervis. Well done, Michaela. Thanks very much. I'd now like to ask Chris Dixon from the Robina Football Club to put this up on stage and say a few words on his team.
First of all, to Chase and the Burleigh girls. Being the benchmark all year, the best team in the comp. We knew if we wanted to win, we'd have to get through you, and you didn't do it today, so well done. Enjoy your celebration. To the Robina girls, sensational year. Didn't expect to get in, but we did, and there's always next year. Well done.
Thanks very much, Chris. I'd now like to ask to the stage Travis McLean from the Burleigh Football Club to come step forward and say a few words on behalf of our premiers and also receive his premiership medallion and the winning match ball presented by Mark. Welcome to the stage, Travis. presentations as we call each player up on stage. Starting with number 2, Amy Emerton. Number 5, Brianna Moyes. Number 9, Shannon Killo. Number 14, Beth Supple. Number 15, Adriana Skucken. Number 16, Zara Brown. Number 18, Megan Baker. Number 20, Jira Bradfield. Number 21, Jewel Whitehorse. Number 22, Lisa Jaff. Number 25, Taylor Ireland. Number 26, Georgia Daly. Number 31, Georgia Moore. Number 40, India Honey. Number 43, Victoria Bachelard. Number 45, Caithness Becker. Number 46, Michaela Allen. Number 47, Jessica Evans. Number 50, Katie McDougall. And finally, your captain, number 3, Charlotte Durbridge. Charlotte, I'll just ask you to stay on stage here. And we'll now ask Mark to make it official and the Burleigh girls to come up on stage. We'll ask Mark to present the official Premiership Cup to the winning captain and coach from the Burleigh Bombers, Travis McLean and Charlotte Durbridge. Girls, feel free to come up on stage. Your 2024 QFAW Division 2 Senior Premier